What's happening, guys? Safety Liner C2 here. Just a few things before we start off the video. Thank you for 1,500 subscribers. Thank you to everyone who has subscribed. And second off, I want to shout out a channel, which is something I normally don't do a whole lot of. But I've been watching this person's videos recently, and I've been getting kind of really into the videos. So this person's name is Dillion. I think that's how you say his name. But anyway, he is the operations manager of his family's bus company, and what that means is he basically, or at least what I understand, is he manages kind of like the day-to-day operations of his facility, and he kind of does like vlogs and startups, and yeah, I don't, there's a lot of different things that he does, and he has a great personality. He loves what he does for a living. He's always so excited about it. And I checked earlier, like 80 subscribers. So can we at least get him up to like 100 subscribers? Because he definitely deserves it. I will put the link in the description. And yeah, let's, should we do a hashtag? I feel like we should, but let's use hashtag C2 sent me. Okay, let's use that. So yeah, let's go ahead and get on with the video. Today I'm doing a full review of the TCI REx by 673. And yeah, so as always, let's go ahead and start with the looks on the exterior. Now, I did choose the RE because I do prefer the RE over the FE. I think that it has a better look, but then again, that's just me. And this is not the updated one, this is the 2015 one. So we also have to keep in mind that this is not a real bus, so some judgments are going to be, it works out a little bit differently. So yeah. Okay, let's go ahead and let's walk over here. Let's see. Looks aren't too bad. This font is a little bit weird. I just don't feel like it belongs like on a bus. It just looks really weird. It looks really bold, and I don't think that's an appropriate, is that the right word? An appropriate font. Otherwise, I like that TCI logo up there. That's pretty nifty, even though it's kind of a rip off of the Bluebird logo. But anyway, doesn't look too bad. I like the chrome rims. That looks really sharp. Otherwise, it's not too bad. Maybe you'd like to see an emergency exit window. Got the clearance lights up there. Here we go. Here's back grille. And not sure what that little thing is about. That yellow thing right there. That yellow thing right there. See how it's kind of like a different color right there, right next to the grill. That just doesn't seem right. Otherwise, a lot of detail put into that small grill. Coming back here, pretty plain rear, but it just, I don't know, it feels like there's something missing. Oh, definitely a license plate is missing. I don't know, it just seems really, really plain. I don't like how these are pictures. I'd like to see more of the modeling go into this instead of just slapping a picture on there. Otherwise, kind of looks just plain. Yeah, same thing on the other side. We do have under storage, so that's nice. Diesel should probably be a little bit smaller, or maybe have like a little knob on there. G8 series, okay. And the front, it's not my favorite. Kind of resembles a Carpenter RE or a Crown Super Coach 2. Well, those are practically the same thing. But I don't know. I still just feel like something is missing here. And we have a giant TCI thing right there. I feel like if TCI is written right there, it should be in the same font that is. Or, have both of them the same font. Maybe it should be a little more rounded instead of just being completely flat. So, anyway, let's go ahead and we'll give it a 3. Okay, let's go ahead, hop on into the interior. Let's see, there's a top for you guys. It should be a little more rounded. I see that there's kind of, whatever. That's just modeling for you. Interior is nothing too special. Mind you, this is not a real bus, so let's go ahead and let's move around back here. Interior, there's, like I said, there's nothing too special about it. Got emergency exits right there. It's always a good feature. But, I mean, there should be some texturing on the inside and not just have it all gray and brown seats, you know. Some sort of side emergency door, that would be a necessity. Oops, wrong button. Oh, gosh. That's the button I was looking for. Otherwise, we got a first aid kit, exterior light monitor. Let's go ahead and chill back here. Oops. All these camera angles. But, let's see. Make sure that, yep, that works. But exterior light monitor works. Otherwise, I just don't really like this dash. It's not really, you know, modern. And I think that's what Bus 673 was trying to go with for the TCI. It just, like, the exterior does have kind of a modern feel. It has a vibe of it, but not really the interior. It just looks really, really basic. And, I don't know, this seems like more or less a 3800 dash. The steering wheel is something else. No reason why there's no clue to why there's a clutch pedal there, but there's no manual shifting. I am also wondering why there's a doghouse there, if this bus is a rear engine. So, got an infotainment system right here. Not really sure why that's there either. And I think that's supposed to be some sort of touchscreen thing also. Got 2 cans of soda right here, or I think he said pop, but I mean, same thing. I don't know, I'd like to see just a little more detailing, especially up here if you're going to drive in first person a lot, or, you know, it just seems really, really boring. Luckily the pedals do work. Interesting, I'm seeing how they're rounded up here, but whenever I push it down, it turns into a square. So, or maybe that's just the perspective of it. Let's come down here and look. Okay. Oops, wrong button. Nice. Let's see, free cam. Okay, and Alt C. Okay, so yeah, okay, it's just the just what it looks like. So never mind, disregard what I just said. And I don't really like the circles on the steering wheel. I already went over that though. Otherwise, it just looks really boring on the inside. So I'll give it a 2 out of 5 right now if you can't do basic math. Let's see, features. You know, I don't really know what this bus can do. Of course, we have, you know, well, I know what it can do, but, you know, we got the basics. We got show me flashes, which is always nice. Of course, we have opening doors and all that jazz. We'll go ahead and we'll press all the, I don't know why this bus isn't starting up. There it is. Okay, let's go ahead and let's press all the F functions. Okay, so there we go. Stop sign. Door should be right there. What the? Okay, we're gonna go ahead and just press backspace and hope that that's just a mistake. Boom. Yes, that just seemed to be some sort of a mistake. Okay, alright, let's try F5. Okay, so F5 seems to open the driver's window. That's nice. F6 opens the emergency exits. Otherwise, F7 and F8 don't do anything, so I assume that nothing else is, you know, available. So, features, pretty normal. Nothing too, you know, too special. So, just since you can't open under storage or the back grill or anything, I'll give that a 3. We're at an 8. Let's see, driving and sounds we always come back to. Lag, let's see, while I was using this on the old computer, didn't experience a whole lot of lag. And we'll go more so in this in driving. But lag isn't a big issue in this bus, or at least not that I've experienced. Yeah, it's got the occasional hiccup and whatnot, but nothing. I don't think you would have to be worried about driving this bus, so we'll give it a 8. So 16. Variability. Yes, we do have different variables. There are 3 versions, and if I remember correctly, it has to do with the different warning light styles. And then we have 2 types of versions. We have an FE and an RE, and I believe there's also an activity version, and this is all for the 2015. So I don't have the 2016 one, just because I have yet to download it. But yeah, there's a very good amount of options here, so if you don't like this version, you do have other options. So for that's more than normal. We will give it a 10. We're at a 26 right now. Is it realistic? Now this is the category where it's really hard because it's not a real bus. But can I see this on the road? No, I don't think I can. It just doesn't seem, like I said earlier, it doesn't seem, yeah, he tried to make it modern, but it just doesn't seem, you know, up to date. I don't know, there's just something about it that just doesn't seem that a bus maker or bus company just wouldn't really, you know, make something like this. Unless they're StarCraft. Oh, bus jokes, how terrible are they? But anyway, it just doesn't seem like something that would, you know, show up on the roads. So, we'll give it a 3 for that, so we're at a 29 right now. Other people's opinions. I've heard a lot of good stuff about this. A lot of people really like it. They think it is an interesting bus. Let's see, I forgot to mention these mud flaps earlier. But they do like this bus. Not a very common bus to drive. The hype was kind of dead after, say, a week or so. So I don't see a whole lot of people driving this. But, you know, when I do, I generally hear some pretty good things about it. So we'll give it a 5 for that. We're at a 34. Name, let's see, we'll come up here for the full name. Why are all these up here? Let's see, oh, because we're on, whatchamacallit, 2015 TCI G8 Series REx, really long name, but, we'll give it a 5. That's a 39. Other stuff, let's see, we got a strobe light up there. I don't know, I must have accidentally clicked that. Oops, wrong button. There we go. Other stuff, I mean, it just really doesn't, like I've been saying, it doesn't look modern. I would like to see these really, you know, smoothed out, and that's, you know, that's just an easy fix, I would assume, in SketchUp or Blender or whatever he used. Let's see, I thought it looked a little bit weird right there. Otherwise, that's a weird place for a clearance light. Nothing much about this bus, you know, that really, you know, would define it. So, we'll give it a 3. We're at a 42. Is it better than the competition, El Competition? Oh, you know what? While we're on that other category, there's a lot of camera angles. So, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and if, you know, 3 of those don't count, so there's, you know, lots of different camera angles, and while that can be very cool, that's also, you know, so I do like these camera angles, though. Yeah, these are pretty awesome. So, okay, is it better than El Competition? No, probably not, unfortunately. I mean, with the new, you know, HDX out, especially since That's another Type D we have. You know, it just, I don't know. There are better driving things, and I don't want to say better looking things, but you know, I just, if you had the choice, this probably would not be the first driving choice to choose. But yes, it is better than other things. So with that, we'll give it a 4. We are at a 46 right now. Okay, as always, we are back to driving and sounds. So let's go ahead and let's start with sounds. Very faint startup or key ignition, I guess. Very boring and overused startup noise. Same with the horn and the backup. Here's one that really gets me. We have IC turning signals. No. If you're trying to make a different bus, then find something else that's not already used on another bus. I mean, yeah, that's not right. I don't like that. We do have custom engine noises. While these aren't my, you know, absolute favorite, they do certainly have a interesting noise. So, not my favorite noises, not the worst noises, but then again, with stuff like the IC turning signals and the overused startup noises and all this and that, it just, you know, if you're trying to make this a different bus, then use the, you know, different sounds, I guess. So with that, we'll give it a 4. We're at a 50. And driving. If I remember correctly, this bus's turning radius is, oh, no, don't get me started on that, never mind. I'd like to see kind of a, you know, parking brake and, you know, shifter right there. Driving is very shaky, and I mean, at this camera angle right here especially, it just seems like this bus is a tank almost. Okay, turning radius is not as bad as I remember it to be. Yeah, this bus is just built like a tank. But it is shaky, mind you. I am on a more desert-is terrain, desert-like, I don't know. But I mean, still, it drives nice, but I don't know, it just doesn't, you know. See, I'm kind of at a loss for words on how to describe it, as you might have figured, because I hadn't been talking. Let's see if I can do this. That's interesting how the sounds also go like that. Ooh, uh-oh. I do like how he was able to incorporate all these two of the gauges to work. That's always appreciated. Brakes are really sensitive, like super sensitive. But yeah, so driving, why does that police car spawn there? Anyway, driving, nothing too special, nothing too terribly bad about it, just kind of average. So let's go ahead and let's pull over. So yeah, we'll go ahead and we'll give it a 5 for a grand total of a 55. So There are certainly better, and there are certainly worse. So, yeah, guys, that is pretty much it. That is the full review of the TCI, gosh, I don't even remember the full name, TCI G8 Series REx. Yeah, that is pretty much it. Let me know what other reviews you guys want to see. I'll try and get some more reviews up. Use that video request form. But yeah, that is pretty much it. So thanks for watching. Make sure you subscribe. Or right down here, it's magical red button that says you are now subscribed to Safety Liner C2. Make sure you comment up here, down here, or over here, or over here. I don't know where they put it, down in color they put it. Make sure you also give this video a thumbs up, or police are coming after you. And make sure you also share this video with a friend. Show it to your mom, show it to your dad, show it to a guy in a random street. I don't care, don't get raped. So yeah, guys,